Okay, so we are entering the something Hearts firemen and something event. Firemen and police, supporting the firemen and police. So I'm going in to support the event and show that my kind is part of the community and can join these events. And this is the event right here. We got the firemen, we got the police. Now we're gonna just ignore, if they start harassing me, we're gonna ignore. And make sure that everything is being recorded. So that I can show that, like usual, I'm the good guy. Okay.
All of the first responders and also Woodland Hills Chamber for having us here
okay,
today.
so I'm at
so we have a health basket with a
I don't know
blood
what you
pressure
call it,
monitor,
the Hearts,
toothpaste, and all the
911s
we
whatever,
need.
the Community Hearts
So the winner
program
of the blood pressure monitor
and
is Vivian Rudd in Glendale.
this is the taco booth over here, which I want to get food, but this line over here is super long, so
come to the stage.
I don't feel like
Rudd, come to the stage. You won.
Waiting in this huge line.
Back at the anthem.
So, but I just kind of wanted to video the event,
there you go.
which
all right. Next.
we got another videographer here. Excuse me. My camera's bigger than yours. Okay, so
Next up.
so here's the event, the Grateful Hearts event. That's what we're at, the police supporting the police and firemen, the Grateful Hearts event. It's loud and lots of people and food, but I don't feel like waiting in the line for the tacos. So just kind of going to the booths, just kind of private supporting private companies that are kind of supporting the police, which we're all supporting as the community, obviously. So the Rotary District, the Gold Place, lots of police events, and the firemen, whatever, you get the idea. Just, it's kind of too loud to talk, so I'm just trying to talk about the event, which is almost over, and I missed the raffle, and we have a really cool like spaceman get up, but he's gone. I don't know where he went. So this is the Grateful Hearts event. As you can see, the fire trucks and all that, right? The fire trucks, the fire station. Here we are, just being part of the community and supporting the community. Oh, and I got this hat too. You like the hat? That's
the first 5 firefighters to the stage are winning some. The first 5.
Pretty much it.
Firefighters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell us who you are.
Okay, so I'm trying to talk over this huge microphone, and right. So by the way,
Fire Station 93. Congratulations, Station 93.
So we're on Oxnard and Owens mouth between Oxnard and Topanga. Now I really wanted to see who was in the dunk tank, but I don't know. I don't think they're even using it.
Literally the same table right there. Oh,
okay, so
you're not Ken.
This is where I bought the hat. This is this hat right here.
Okay, well, you know what?
Bought it at Gary's Sinise. Just showing where I bought
Give Ken a round of applause.
Hat over here. And that's pretty much it.
Donating your shirts. Huge round of applause. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do want to remind you that the silent auction is over, so if you think you may have won, please come claim your prizes.
Silent auction.
Please come claim your prizes and be prepared to make your payments. Be prepared to make your payments for the silent auction. Once again, my name is Palma Polly, aka DJ Lunakai. Thank you all so much for being here. The Grateful Hearts Foundation really appreciates it. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thank you.
Okay, so when I got here, everything at first, everyone was fairly professional, and like usual, things started to progress, and people started getting angrier and angrier. Like usual with me not doing anything to anyone. First, everyone was very professional. I bought a lot of items, so I donated a lot. I gave a good amount of money, and the more things I bought, the more people started like getting angrier with little cryptic harassments, right? Then I noticed people had some cameras. And I said, hey, because my plans had changed, because Brittany was supposed to come down, I might as well document that I'm here and take a few pictures. Now, you're going to say, so what? Who cares? People have cameras and they go to events and they take pictures. Well, people start getting angrier and angrier, which is the start of the problem. You're not allowed to have a camera back in '93 or something. So then the little cryptics appreciate it, have a good one, buds, all these things, especially here at the place where I signed some support waiver for something, start coming out, right? So you're being really nice and you're not doing anything wrong and people are just starting to go ballistic on you. But yet I'm imagining it and no one knows me and it's just a few people around the neighborhood doing these things, but yet 90% of the booths that I went to, after the first 15 minutes, you noticed kind of like an aggression, getting angrier and angrier, and you're just like usual, who are these people? Why are they attacking me, right? And it's always some kind of cover-up, how I'm the bad guy and I'm doing this to cover up what they're doing in worldwide groups. So here are some of the fire trucks, and this is the event. It's just ending right now. I did see Dincy. I was making a call to Brittany on the phone. I look up, I see Dincy, and there he is. Of course, didn't talk to him, didn't approach him. That's stupid. Had his coworker take my picture, and this and that. Of course, nobody's mad at the other people with the cameras. Just me for documenting the event. Now, I also, to show that I'm not a nut job, like the people coming after me, I let some of the firemen and police officers take my picture. Oh yeah, and I think here's the irony.
I was joking. I'm like, wow.
People really, that's right. The thing that people really got mad about is I bought this hat. I bought this hat here at the fundraising event, the police and firemen's fundraising event that they are selling, and then everyone started getting mad that I put on the hat. So you're gonna say, well, Kevin, who would care that you're wearing a hat or a camouflage hat? Because nobody cares about these things, and you have no excuse because you sold it to me, right? So they're mad about the hat that they themselves sold me. Well, if it's a crime to wear this hat and it's doing things to people, why did they sell me it, right? It's their own hat. So the point is, it's all personal, your kind can't exist, and we're gonna go ballistic on you and then make it look like you did something to us. Now they're gonna say, well, Kevin, you think you're the military because you're wearing this hat. Well, if I think I'm the military and I'm wearing this hat, why did they sell it to me, right? You sold me the hat, or they sold me the hat, so why would they get mad at me for wearing their hat, the hat they sold me, right? You get the idea. So the event progressed in a negative way by simply buying an inanimate object that they sold me, right? You get the idea? They sold me the object, and now they're mad at me for wearing what they sold me, and everyone's attitude and personality shifted because I bought a hat at their own event that they sold me, and they're mad at me. So what is the reasoning? Or I should say, if they're behaving this way, if they're behaving like this, by me buying one of their own products or one of the booths that they themselves have, then you can't get a fair chance in life because they're gonna go ballistic on you for anything, blinking, farting, yawning, or anything else. And is it really about a hat? No, it's about someone that wants you dead and gone, and they're riling the masses against you, showing that it's not about anything I've ever done, it's about a strategic operation. Because if you're selling the hats, and then you say it's a crime to wear the hat, which we all know it isn't, you get the idea, right? Okay, so I'm trying to just figure out if I have any last thoughts before I leave. I think I might have mentioned it. I saw Dincy. Dincy was here. Didn't make any contact, of course. And didn't really look his direction, but kind of like his friend helped take a picture of me by one of the armed security cars or whatever. So he saw I was there, but I'm pissed because I was supposed to be here with Brittany, which would show that I'm not some antisocial, phobic or whatever that he's trying to make me out to be, right? Some recluse, antisocial sociopath that he's trying to make me out to be, to get what he wants in his illegal operations. Would have really solidified if I was with Brittany at the event, and of course she could witness all the other things going on, and I could have explained it to her while it was going on, and that was the entire purpose, her witnessing what was going on in case anything happened. And if I were to put a number on the amount of things that went on, I would say about 8 booths harassed me in their cryptic, repetitious messages like buddy, alrighty, hey, 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 whatever, things like that, that are mimics trying to provoke me into a situation, and she could have witnessed that, which was the entire point. But I guess she says she has to pick up her kid, and I'm just totally pissed off about that because this is a one-time event, and on the 23rd they're threatening to lock me away for something up to like 7 years or something in jail. You know, it's most likely scare tactics, but if it's not, then this was the one event she should have been at, and she wasn't, and I'm totally pissed off about that because I went down here, I was friendly as can be, I gave a lot of money to the donation, and I was harassed, let's say, by 7 booths, and they really started getting nasty after this hat, which I bought here, like I just said, showing that no matter how nice I am, they're going to go ballistic on me. And remember, this starts at 5 years old. No matter how nice I am, we want to rid Kevin of the world, and Kevin's kind can't exist. So obviously the longer I was there, and I was only there for about 40 minutes, but the longer I was there, like you, and this happens everywhere, the angrier and angrier the people around the booths get for me not doing anything wrong. And so that's pretty much it. It was not much complex happened, except the same thing that happens everywhere, and me being the target. The police booth, she was very nice at the police booth. The police officer that took my picture, he called me sir and was professional and nice. The more the private booths, the booths, the private company booths, they were really the ones that were getting angrier and angrier and more aggressive. So the police weren't. The police know that I know what's going on, even though they don't want to admit to it. They want to cover it all up. Except Dincy, which is why I stayed away from Dincy. But he did see me. And that's pretty much it. So simple. Nothing crazy happened, but the constant psychological warfare, mimic tactics, alrighty, hey, blah, blah, blah. And as they're getting closer to the ending, they were sort of ramping up their aggression, the private booths.